That's full throttle though. Okay, so I got the bracket reinforced. It goes all the way to 100 when I put it to the floor. Well, if I put it to the floor correctly, it does. Okay, and that's all. I could have waited for the paint to dry a little more before I started handling it. And here's how I know. See, it's got to be pulled back a little bit to hook up. And then it goes, it's hard to do it with one hand. Well, I can't do it with one hand, but it has the full stroke. And watch how hard it smacks back. I don't think it needs any more spring than that. Should be good. Okay, so these here are the old sway bar mounts, and they're in the way for the new exhaust. So I got this fire blanket over the engine, and I'm gonna either use a cutting torch or a grinder or both. And these are coming out on both sides. There's one there too. Can't see again, there's nothing I could really do about it. It's the only camera angle I got. You know, it could be prettier. I could grind the whole thing off, but that's a lot of grinding. I'm not that concerned about it really. All over myself, filthy. So, you know your experience with a torch when you can cut overhead and towards yourself with a pair of sunglasses, a t-shirt, and a pair of ASIC shoes on. When you can do that, then you can operate a torch pretty good. And then grinding with no sleeves. Whew, that was rough. Okay, it slides in without issue. It has probably an 1/8 of an inch clearance on the frame. And this side is about the same, but that line lock is pretty close. And I mean, it's gonna get that line lock pretty hot. Let's see if I can mock it up with the camera in my hand. Those are the wires to it. Right there. It's pretty close. I'm not sure how that operates in there, if there's any rubber in there that could melt. But I've seen other people mount them there with rear-facing headers, which probably fit just as close right there. Gaskets and bolts, and these will be on. Okay, they're bolted in. They're not tight yet, but I'll tighten them later. There's actually a lot more room on this side than there is on this side. But I didn't have to hit them or bend them or nothing, so that was good. Okay, I got them torqued down. And you can see where the fender is, and that's where this is. Looks like I gotta cut this out, or no, actually that unbolts. I can, at least I can unbolt that. That's nice. And then I gotta, there's some plastic here I gotta go through. I might actually, this is the fiberglass, but I bet you I don't want to go through right here because that might melt easy. I have to think about that, but that's a pretty hard 90 to go out the fender. Not that it couldn't be done. You can. And this one's the same way. There's about an inch here. On the side here. And if we get just the right angle. see it just barely touches the frame right there. Put the alternator back on. That's adjusted all the way in, and it'll come out quite a bit. It'll swing out about to here when it's trying to tighten the belt. This is a midpoint mount from CVF, I believe, and the other side is the power steering mount. Still got to bolt that in, but it's just going to sit back here, and it should clear that header also. So I'm stoked because I was worried that there wasn't going to be room. The header's pointed down just enough, and it's starting to look really nice and come together really nice. Kind of proud of it. I do gotta fix that mess up there. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix the wiring mess in that corner. And the new radiator is up on the shelf, and that'll be one of the next things to go in. I also would like to try to finish some of the wiring up, get the spark plugs in, and get the fuel lines ran. And what else? The wiring, that would include the fuel pump. We got all these wires right here that I need to still connect for the ECM. I'm not even sure what all those are, because I haven't went through it. But that's about it for today. So, time is 1:50 in the morning, and I'm gonna hit the sack and get up early and start on it again. It's 4 a.m. I just couldn't do it. Just couldn't go to sleep. Just couldn't go back in. Got the plugs on. Got the wires on. Got them zip tied. I'm gonna put the MSD right there. It's either there or up on the side. I'm pretty sure I'm done. Get a nap in before my dad comes over. Probably won't be over till 9 anyway. So I'll start getting some other stuff wired in later today.